The Sprightly Tailor, a Scottish ghost story. A tailor was called to Saddle Castle by the great MacDonald and ordered to make a pair of trews, a type of long trousers worn in Scotland long ago. Making trews wasn't an unusual request for a tailor, but MacDonald had it in his mind to find out if stories about the ruins of the old kirk near the castle were true. People believed the church was haunted and that fearsome things came out at night, so MacDonald dared the tailor, "If you make the trews by night in the ruins of the kirk, I will reward you handsomely." MacDonald's generosity was well known throughout the land, and the tailor was not a superstitious man, so he happily agreed to the terms. Night came, and the tailor headed to the old kirk. He sat on a partially submerged gravestone and lit a candle so he could begin his work. He put on his thimble and started making the trews, smiling to himself as he thought about the reward MacDonald would give him. The work was going well until suddenly the ground rumbled beneath his feet. He looked up to see what was causing the ground to shake, and to his surprise, he saw a great human head rising up through the cobbled stonework of the church floor. The tailor tried to ignore the sight and kept on working. When the head was fully above the ground, a booming voice said, "Do you see this great head of mine?" "I see that, but I'll sew this," replied the tailor, and he kept stitching away at the trews. The head rose higher until its neck appeared, and the thundering voice said, "Do you see this great neck of mine?" "I see that, but I'll sew this," said the tailor. He kept stitching the trews, but now with a little more haste. The head and neck rose higher still, until great shoulders and a chest were above the ground. The mighty voice roared, "Do you see this great chest of mine?" Again the tailor replied, "I see that, but I'll sew this," and stitched away even faster. The apparition kept rising until it shook a great pair of arms towards the tailor. Angrily it said, "Do you see these great arms of mine?" "I see those, but I'll sew this," answered the tailor. He started to stitch as fast as he could, as he knew he was running out of time. As he worked in the long stitches, he saw the giant spirit rise higher and higher through the floor, until it lifted out a great leg and stamped it on the cobblestones. "Do you see this great leg of mine?" it bellowed. "Aye, aye, I see that, but I'll sew this," cried the tailor. His fingers flew with the needle, and he used such long stitches that he hurriedly managed to finish the trews, just as another monstrous leg came up through the floor. The tailor blew out the candle and sprung off the gravestone with the trews under his arm. He ran out of the kirk as fast as his leg would take him. The ghost roared, stamping both of its feet on the pavement, then gave chase. Down the glen they went towards the castle. The tailor had a head start and ran as fast as his legs would take him. He had no intention of finding out what would happen if the monster caught him. The ghost roared after him, "Stop! Stop!" But there was no way the tailor was going to do what the monster asked him. Just before the spectre caught up with him, the tailor quickly ran through the castle gate and shut it firmly. This enraged the giant ghost so much that it struck the wall above the gate with such force that it left the print of 5 great fingers on the stonework. Legend has it that even today you can still see where the spirit left its mark if you look close enough. As for the tailor, well, MacDonald paid him handsomely for the trews and never discovered that a few of the stitches were somewhat long.